It feels more natural running longer distances than it does like a short sprint. You really have to like be mentally locked in, and you have to be mentally focused on what you're trying to do and just get the job done. I think one quote that I've heard was, good athletes do good things with good conditions, but great athletes do good things with bad conditions. You know what I mean?
You've been grinding since you were just a kid. We know because we were there.
In fact, Bank of Clarendon has been supporting you and other community efforts since 1932, and we aren't going anywhere.
So when you're ready to really invest in your future, we will be here for that too. Dream big.
Bank local with Bank of Clarendon.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
So it's mostly my dad that kind of convinced me to start. Dad coaching, I guess, with that whole, like, it's my dad, I don't really want to, listen to him, you know what I mean? It kind of started off slow. I was running like a 28-minute 5K was my first. And then after that, I immediately hit my stride. I was PRing like by a minute every meet. And then I didn't quite make it to region and state, but the regular season, I was really doing pretty well, like in PRing and stuff. I think I really got it kicking by probably my 10th grade seasons when it really started getting going. I think that's when I broke 19, or I think I got well into the 18 minutes. I think my PR was like 18:10. So I had a pretty successful sophomore cross-country season, and then my track season, I broke 5 in the mile, and I was really excited about that. So, and then I got, I think, 3rd in state in the 3200, so that was really exciting for me. I think that's just when I started really getting focused in it, like really wanting to compete, and the seniors at the time were really motivating me. I've had a look at those school records like since I guess my 8th grade year. I was like, I want to go try and get those, and then my junior year I'm like, okay, I think I can really do it this year. And I was kind of hoping to get all 3 of them, the 800, the 60, and 32. But I really can't complain about just the 16. That's still a good accomplishment. It was the Coaches Classic Elite meet, and I went into that meet thinking that I was going for that PO. I was going for that school record. That wasn't really a race I thought I could win just because of the amount of competition. But I honestly lost track at the time. I was really just kind of racing with the people that were in front of me, and I come into that last 100 meters and I look at the time and I'm like, oh yeah, I got this one. The competition really helps, especially when there's, I'd say, more. Because if there's a lot more, then you're like, okay, all these guys are doing, all these guys feel the same way I do. I just need to just push with them and keep with them and just do the best I can. I want that record to stay for a while, but I also want, the next guy to really focus on getting that, because it really was motivating for me, and I want it to be motivating for the next guy as well. Those harder practices where we're doing intervals or our tempo runs and all that, I might be out ahead, but for our recovery runs, I try to run with some other guys and all that, and then before meets we warm up together, and then we cool down together, and we stretch together. We do all that together. We do as much as we can together, just to keep the team aspect. It really takes, in my opinion, a lot of mental strength, right? So 9 times out of 10, you're not really going to have the ideal conditions for a race or anything. Some days you're going to have something be hurting. You might feel a little off, or maybe even the course could be not well maintained or whatever. Just do the best you can with what you have. I think one quote that I've heard was, good athletes do good things with good conditions, but great athletes do good things with bad conditions. You know what I mean? So it's you really have to, mentally be prepared for, any environment really, and be prepared to do the best you can with what you have. And sometimes I tell myself like something starts hurting, I'm like, just don't even worry about it. Just keep going. Like I just got to tell myself, keep going. It's not a big deal. Just keep going. Get to the next mark, get to the next one. Just keep speeding up, whatever it takes.